water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
On this episode of Theology of Blank, a lost prince, parables, and the story of the Prodigal Son. Today we aren't focusing on the main character of the story, Aang, but rather on Prince Zuko of the Fire Nation.
Finally. Uncle, do you realize what this means?
I won't get to finish my game.
It means my search. It's about to come to an end. That light came from an incredibly powerful source. It has to be him.
Zuko's story isn't just one of the greatest redemption arcs in television. I think it is also a retelling of one of the world's most famous parables.
Please sit. Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea?
I don't need any calming tea. I need to capture the Avatar. Helmsman, head a course for the light.
So what exactly is a parable? Well, the word comes from the Greek parabole, which literally means to throw alongside, and draws its roots from the Hebrew practice of meshalim. So a parable throws one story alongside another, so that one reveals the meaning of the other. Zuko begins the story angry and singularly focused on capturing the Avatar and restoring his honor.
Who does Zuko think he is?
Do you really want to know? Try to understand. My nephew is a complicated young man. He has been through much.
At its core, a parable is simple. It's a story with a deeper meaning. But parables aren't just meant to inform us. They want to change how we see things by telling a story, getting us invested in it. And then, without us obviously realizing it, parables turn their questions back onto the reader. What do I believe? Where am I in this story? In the Gospel of Luke, in chapter 15, Jesus tells a story about a son who demands his inheritance, leaves his father's house, and wastes everything. It's a story about rejection, about exile, about someone who walks away from where they belong. Zuko's story begins in a similar way. He speaks out of turn.
Fresh meat.
You can't sacrifice an entire division like that. Those soldiers love and defend our nation. How can you betray them?
He challenges what he shouldn't, and in a single moment, he loses everything. His honor, his home, his identity.
The Fire Lord became very angry with him. He said that Prince Zuko's challenge of the general was an act of complete disrespect. And there was only one way to resolve this.
A fire duel.
That's right. When he turned to face his opponent, he was surprised to see it was not the general. Zuko would have to duel his own father. He begged for mercy.
Please, Father. I only had the Fire Nation's best interest at heart. I'm sorry I spoke out of turn.
You will learn respect, and suffering will be your teacher.
So Zuko was scarred, banished, and forced to wander the world searching for the Avatar with his uncle. But he even leaves his uncle behind.
Uncle, I thought a lot about what you said.
You did? Good, good.
It's helped me realize something. We no longer have anything to gain by traveling together. I need to find my own way.
And like the younger son of Jesus' parable, he leaves the only home that he has.
Wait!
And though he doesn't realize it yet, he's also leaving behind the most loving father figure he's ever known. In the parable, the son ends up in a distant land, broke, starving, so desperate that he envies the food given to pigs. It's rock bottom. And in season 2, episode 7, Zuko Alone, Avatar gives us that same picture. Zuko wanders. He tries to do good.
Let the kid go.
He tries to survive. But no matter where he goes, he doesn't belong.
No, I hate you.
Because the thing he's chasing, this idea of honor, it's always just out of reach. This is what parables are meant to do. They take something abstract, identity, purpose, redemption, and they turn it into a story you can see, feel, and wrestle with. Theologian Klein Snodgrass calls parables a form of indirect communication. They don't just give you information and call it a day. They subtly confront the way you already see the world. Because if someone already thinks they understand, they'll resist being told they're wrong. But a story weasels its way into our minds and hearts. And suddenly, I'm not just watching anymore. I'm involved. I care. Here's where Avatar takes its own spin on the parable. The original story of the Prodigal Son has one father, but Avatar gives Zuko two.
Now, would you show Grandfather the new moves you demonstrated to me?
On the one side, there's his true father, Ozai. Power, control, approval that has to be earned. A father who defines worth by strength and rejects anything less. But on the other side, there's his uncle, Iroh, patient, compassionate, a father figure who offers wisdom instead of punishment, and grace instead of rejection.
I think so.
Come on, you've got to feel the flow.
Zuko isn't just trying to go home. He's trying to figure out which voice he's going to listen to.
You've always thrown everything you could at me. Well, I can take it, and now I can give it back!
He's wrestling with the question of which father he really belongs to.
Come on! Strike me! You've never held back before!
And it pains him. Then Zuko encounters Iroh, his sister, in the Avatar, all within a crystal cave.
Why, Uncle?
You're not the man you used to be, Zuko. You are stronger and wiser and freer than you have ever been. And now you have come to the crossroads of your destiny. It's time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose good.
Release him immediately.
It's not too late for you, Zuko. You can still redeem yourself.
The kind of redemption she offers is not for you.
Why don't you let him decide, Uncle? At the end of this day, you will have your honor back. You will have Father's love. You will have everything you want.
Zuko, I am begging you. Look into your heart and see what it is that you truly want.
And while Azula confronts the Avatar, it seems like Zuko makes his choice. Once again, Zuko betrays his uncle's love and sides with his sister, who is the worst, by the way, and returns to the Fire Nation.
And after 3 long years, your prince has returned! Zuko!
He regains his honor, and finally gets everything he thought he wanted. But something's wrong, because this isn't redemption, it's hollow. The parable talks about a son who returns home. Zuko does return somewhere, just not to the right place.
Welcome home.
Then in verse 17, there's a turning point. It says, he came to his senses.
For so long I thought that if my dad accepted me, I'd be happy. I'm back home now. My dad talks to me. He even thinks I'm a hero. Everything should be perfect, right? I should be happy now. But I'm not. I'm angrier than ever and I don't know why.
Who are you angry at?
I'm just angry.
Who are you angry at, Zuko?
Everyone. I don't know.
Is it Dad?
No.
Your uncle?
Me?
No.
Then who?
And finally he realizes.
Answer the question, Zuko.
I'm angry at myself.
Why?
Because I'm confused. Because I'm not sure I know the difference between right and wrong anymore.
You're pathetic.
And when he realizes his mistake and changes his heart, the son in the parable prepares a speech. He plans to apologize, to earn his way back.
Uncle, I know you must have mixed feelings about seeing me, but I want you to know, I am so sorry, Uncle. I am so sorry and ashamed of what I did.
But before he can even
I
finish,
don't know how I can ever make it up to you, but
his father runs to him, embraces him, restores him.
How can you forgive me so easily? I thought you would be furious with me.
I was never angry with you. I was sad because I was afraid you lost your way.
I did lose my way.
But you found it again. And you did it by yourself. And I'm so happy you found your way here.
Zuko expected rejection and judgment, but instead, he gets forgiveness. But the parable doesn't end there. Remember that part of the parable where the son is practicing his apology? Well, Zuko has some more people he needs to apologize to, namely the Avatar and his friends who he's been hunting for months.
Hello, Zuko here. But I guess you probably already know me, sort of. So, the thing is, I have a lot of firebending experience, and I'm considered to be pretty good at it. Well, you've seen me, you know, when I was attacking you. Yeah, I guess I should apologize for that. But anyway, I'm good now. I mean, I thought I was good before, but now I realize I was bad. But anyway, I think it's time I joined your group and taught the Avatar firebending. Well, what's your answer? Yeah, that's what I'd say too.
But he gives it a shot anyway.
Hello, Zuko here. I know you must be surprised to see me here.
Not really, since you followed us all over the world.
Right. Well, anyway, what I wanted to tell you about is that I've changed, and I'm good now.
There's another character in the parable, the older brother, the one who stayed, the one who did everything right. And when the younger son returns, he's angry, resentful, unwilling to accept it. And you can see that same tension with Zuko.
You can't possibly think that any of us would trust you, can you? I mean, how stupid do you think we are?
Yeah, all you've ever done is try to hunt us down and capture Aang.
Not everyone trusts him. Not everyone believes he's changed. Because redemption can be hard to accept, especially when you've been hurt.
If you won't accept me as a friend, then maybe you'll take me as a prisoner.
No, we won't! Get out of here and don't come back.
But he tries again, after saving their lives from a guy with a weird third eye.
I've been through a lot in the past few years, and it's been hard, but I'm realizing that I had to go through all those things to learn the truth. I thought I had lost my honor, and that somehow my father could return it to me. But I know now that no one can give you your honor. It's something you earn for yourself by choosing to do what's right. All I want now is to play my part in ending this war. And I know my destiny is to help you restore balance to the world. I'm sorry for what I did to you. It was an accident. Fire can be dangerous and wild, so as a firebender, I need to be more careful and control my bending, so I don't hurt people unintentionally.
I think you are supposed to be my firebending teacher. Now I know you understand how easy it is to hurt the people you love. I'd like you to teach me.
Thank you. I'm so happy you've accepted me into your group.
And in his final battle against his sister, Azula, Zuko's redemption comes full circle as he jumps in to save his former enemy.
Zuko!
Thank you, Katara.
I think I'm the one who should be thanking you.
So parables aren't just stories about someone else. They're mirrors. They reveal something about us. Because at different points, we're all in this story, running, resisting, trying to earn something that can't be earned, or struggling to accept grace when it's offered.
We are friends,
The world's so different now.
and it's gonna be even more different. We'll rebuild it together.
And that's what a parable is for. A good story allows us to see ourselves and the world in a new way. Zuko's story helps us believe in redemption and the real goodness inside of each of us, and in unconditional love. And look how far love brought Zuko.
Today, this war is finally over. The road ahead of us is challenging. 100 years of fighting has left the world scarred and divided. But with the Avatar's help, we can get it back on the right path and begin a new era of love and peace.
All hail Fire Lord Zuko!
So the next time you want to make a point or learn something important about the world, look for a good story. It might just change your life. Thanks for watching.